Jay's Knotty Wood. It's a one-man shop. This is my journey into woodworking. Come learn with me.
Glitchy Series Episode 2. Right here in this process, in this moment, I am gluing together the half-inch cutouts that I have done previously. The process and thought is I'm going to be somehow using acrylic rods to mount this to a base. This far in, I'm still not where I end up being in the process and the build, because I'm just not quite there yet in the thought process. I love the process of this. I love going through the possibilities and working through different ideas and situations that might come up in the project, and I love the idea of being open to letting it change on its own, whatever comes up in my mind from chat as I'm streaming. Any idea, any process of this where I'm problem solving and coming up with a new look and a new way to do what I do, love it. Alright, once we have this clamped up, glued down, we're going to go ahead and test out the pieces for the LEDs. I want to make sure they're working. I want to make sure the size is right of my clearing bit. I'm going to sit and kind of just mark off in my head where it's going to go, because at this point I have had chat give a suggestion on a direction for the project. I am no longer using the acrylic rods. I'm going to make this an LED light box. It'll be the first of its kind. Never done it before for me. And the idea here is I'm going to rabbet out grooves on these boards. These are 1x2s. So I'm going to rabbet out pieces on these boards and give us grooves to inset the LEDs within that frame. We're going to do all the way around, full square, and the LEDs will wrap at least 2 times through that. So I want to make sure I have the width and see which clearing bit I will use. So let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and run a test piece. We will need to measure out all of these. The first groove works. It fits perfectly. Measure twice. Cut 72 times. That's the way we do it here. Have to learn somewhere, you know? Alright, time to double check our measurements for the frames. We're going to go ahead and open up what we've been gluing, get the measurements here, get the grooves set upcoming in those boards, and start our process. The vision is coming true. I'm liking what's going on. I'm liking the adjustment from a standard base and a floating Glitchy Beard logo into this frame. I've got to pick up some acrylic sheeting to figure that piece out. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to glue this to that front of the acrylic sheeting and handle business with that. The paint job, I'm not sure on yet, but we will get this painted and find a solution to it. Again, that process of going through this when I'm not 100% sure of every step of the way, as I go through it and I'm working on it, it's always stewing in the back of my head. I'm always turning it around, and it comes true. So that's the process. I'm going to stick to it until it fails me. here we're back to getting the rabbets in the boards. What I do here is one full piece because I want to make sure my boards are all the same. They all have the same exact spacing on the rabbets and stuff. I have found later on how to better duplicate the pieces and stuff, so it's not so bad. I can cut them down and actually duplicate as needed. So the idea here with this one long board is I'm going to be able to cut it into all 4 pieces and I'm good to go. They'll be all set in the same spot in the frame.
And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave feedback, whatever you want to do. Hit that share button, and I will see you next time on Jay's Naughty World.